Sup guys at omgma.org and Game Replays. This will be the 37th shoutcast of Frontline Fatalities with me, FatalSaint, as your main host, and with me today as a co-host I have the main host of Walking Wounded, Tommy. What's up, Tommy?
Hello, Fatal.
So how you been over the Christmas?
I've been very good. Yeah, I had a pretty nice Christmas. Lots of OMG games, managed to get in around that time. Unfortunately, it's down to exams now, which absolutely sucks. But fuck exams, OMG. Yeah.
OMG goes first, always,
Yeah.
always.
Everyone knows that. It's common knowledge.
Yeah, exactly. It's common knowledge. Everybody has to play OMG. Exams, real life, money, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. You know, hygiene. Fuck that.
Yeah, shower. What's a shower? Life. Where can I buy one of those?
Yeah, exactly.
I have no idea. So today we got a 2v2 on RN175, a well-played map. You know, I think it's like the third or fourth most played map. It's like, I think easily the most played 2v2.
Yeah, it's super popular because it's a really, really nice map.
Yeah, got a nice layout and it's very balanced. You know, it doesn't really matter which side you come from, the south or the north. Still have the same chances. It all goes down to skill, micro, and you know, so a good company, and you'll usually beat them, even if you depending on whatever side you are on. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I prefer coming from the north because if you get inside that big barn building, you've got great fields of fire with the MG out over all that big field in front. But yeah, I mean, there's no real sort of imbalances here. No faction or anything has any sort of particular advantage.
No, I don't think no one gets, you know, a real advantage due to the map here. Like on some maps there's lots of bottlenecks or whatever, you know, where much support weapon spam would be superior to other builds, but not on this map. I don't think so, at least. Let's see who we got on the teams today. Let me get my taskbar back up here. We got Snuggles and Soup Nazi. No soup for you! On the Axis side, I think. Or the Allies, I'm not sure actually. I think no, I think that's the Axis.
Allied. Oh, are they?
Snuggle,
okay.
Yeah, I think Soup Nazi usually plays Wehrmacht, and Snuggles I think is PE. And who do we have on the Allies?
Can't remember exactly. But on the Allied side, we got Verzoiker and Memake, or 2 being a Dirty Smurf.
Oh yeah, that's 2, right? Right, I knew that. We can pretend I knew that. Anyways, let's get this replay started. I'm at the 5-second mark. You with me?
I'm with you.
Okay, unpause in 3, 2, 1, unpause. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I was right! Snuggles is actually Axis and he is PE. And we got double assault grens, double tank busters, and IST start. I'd say a pretty normal standard start for PE nowadays, starting with the P4 IST, and then the infantry mix is, you know, different between players. But usually the 2 tank busters as AT, you know, 2 sources of AT, and then some anti-infantry and the P4 IST as armor. You know, it's a good mix.
Yeah, funnily enough, I run pretty much exactly the same start calling, except I just have, instead of the assault grens, I've just got some infantry half-tracks, and that's where I put the tank busters.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you get some infantry power from the infantry half-tracks, and you still have the tank busters there. But Soup Nazi on the right, a balanced start here with a pack, a sniper, saboteurs, flamer pyos, an MG, and single Shrikrens. I'm not sure if the pyos has a bunker, maybe. I'm not sure. Is that 25 pop right there? How many pop? How much pop is the Sabs? I can't remember. 3, 4?
I can't remember. I mean, he's at max pop right now, so...
Yeah, I guess that's right. He's building some wire here on the far right side. Let's see if Snuggles has an ability. If he's Scorched Earth, he could build what is that? Roadblocks, right?
Yeah, roadblocks. Yeah, they give green cover and they can't be crushed, which is always nice.
Yeah.
But we can also see that saboteurs means that Super Nazi is terror.
Yeah, that's one of the unique units for OMG, the terror doctrine here. Saboteurs, cloakable. They have. I think they still have both the sticky and the white phosphorus.
Grenade.
Yeah, the white phosphorus grenade. And you can optionally buy demos. Yeah, demos. Time demos, I think.
Yeah, time demos. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually had that used against me, the time demo on my triage, and you know, I had no freaking clue it was there. I didn't see them plant it. You know, it's a really sneaky tool to use to get rid of that triage, which is, you know, a must for the Allies in my opinion.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I mean, they've got no combat ability whatsoever. You know, they've got one Pioneer MP40 and a Luger, but I mean, so if they get found, they're shit. But you know, the time demo is so deadly sometimes.
Yeah, especially on a cloaked unit, you can get behind enemy lines and put it up. But who do we have for 2 on the Allied side? What does he have, Tommy?
He is Commandos, and he's got a shit ton of them. He's got Commando Mortar, 2 lots of Vanilla Commandos, one going off to the far left side, and 2 lots of Piat Commandos, and an LT.
Yep, the other Allied player is, which is also British.
Yep, double Brits. That's Forozoika with the Churchill AVRE, some Brens, presumably Bren Button, some Recon Tommies over on the far right, and a 17-pounder.
Early engagement, PS taking a pot shot at the IST, but nicely microed backwards, avoids that pretty easily. I'm interested to see this Assault Gren versus Commando fight. See who wins, actually.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're 4-man Assault Grens, so that's 4 MP44s. I don't know. I mean, it's going to be a clusterfuck, whatever happens.
Yeah, they have soldier armor, but, you know, it is Commandos. It has, like, the best automatic DPS weapon in the game, as far as I'm aware, at least.
Yeah, I mean...
But they're squishy.
Soldier armor, I think, but...
Oh yeah, that's Brits. They have soldier armor as well. So it's soldier armor versus soldier armor with extremely high, you know, DPS weapons, both of them. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I have no. I think it just goes down to luck, you know, pure randomness.
Yeah, I mean, it would be interesting to see though, just all those assault troops. I mean, you'd be losing a lot of men, whatever you did.
Oh yeah, indeed. Is he firing on the commandos or on the hitch with the Shrekkers? I'm not sure what he was firing on.
No idea. It must have been trying to fire on the hedge, maybe. So
see the sabs. See the sabs on the bottom middle.
Oh yeah.
Scouting, sneaking around. He's not gonna find a triage this time though. Oh wow! What took care of 2 of those commando guys died. Oh.
They must have been picked up by the sniper. Yeah, he's got 2 kills. A sniper there.
Yeah, I think he's looking for the sniper.
Oh shit! Oh dear!
Oh no! Sniper's down.
Oh dear!
It's very bad. AVRE went after the pack, but actually missed and didn't even decrew it.
Oh god.
I think so, at least.
That's not gone well, but I suppose one side lost a sniper, one side lost a commando squad. So.
Wow, 2 is going crazy. He's like lol charging with his mortar. You know, they got stents, the 2 other or one of the guys on the mortar team, I think, as well as the commando MG team. They have stents, so it's actually a viable thing to do. I've actually seen it done, you know, people running around with the MGs unpacked because of the Sten guys and mixing it up with commando Piats and normal commandos running around. You know, you get 2 more guns.
I guess, yeah. Just
it actually works.
Charge.
You know, I've seen like flamer Pios trying to flank an MG and they pack up and they run into the flamer Pios with the Sten and wins.
Well, here we go. Assault Grens v Commandos. This is going to be interesting.
Oh, smoke deployed. Let's see if that's enough. Here we go. Oh my god, he's murdering them.
Right. Oh, Jesus. Oh, he's going to squish up with that.
Oh, the IST goes down.
Yeah,
and Tank Buster's sprinting out. Ostwin from Soup Nasty on the far right side there. I'm not sure what he's going to do, trying for a flank, but felt it was not a good idea, I guess.
Maybe he took a couple of shots there from a Piat or something.
Ah yeah, a Piat hit him. At least 1.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 as well. So IST down. Both the assault Grens are down.
Oh, out of cloak, the Commando Piat missed.
Oh. But he managed to get a hit on the Ost with the 17-pounder, I think. And mortars going down on the middle building, the barn there, and the Shrek Grens evac and get the fuck out.
Yep.
So let's
I'd
see.
say it probably came over a little bit better for the Allies. I mean, they managed to take out a sniper. They lost a few commandos, so a bit of a 1-for-1 trade-off there, but they did kill a sniper.
Yeah, he lost 1 commando group for a sniper. I think, you know, just from the sniper rage alone, that's worth it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that sniper could easily have ranked up sort of 17, 18, 19, 20 kills.
Yeah, especially on with if 2 is, you know, using a heavy commando build on his company.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't want to be losing sort of, 10 munitions per shot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's gonna hurt real bad. Oh, he's getting mortared as well, but he got out of the way. AVRE is up here to clear all the hedges, but the pack's opening up on it. Commando mortar moved up. I think he's gonna go after... Yeah, that's a mortar half-track, so he's not gonna have any luck with counter-mortaring that, I can tell you that much.
Yeah, he must be going after the pack, though. Ooh, Hotchkiss.
Hotchkiss and mortar half-track at the same time.
Saboteurs just got spotted by the recon.
Oh, yeah. Oh!
Very very nice hit there. Those flaming bodies everywhere.
That commando mortar is toast, and the gun isn't even recruitable. He tried to move it, no luck. Oh, lots of PX hitting the mortar half track. It has a sliver of health and limps out of the way. Luckily, no damage engine, or he would probably have pursued it. Here we go, some flamer pyos gets taken out so fast that Flame doesn't even have time to do any damage for the commandos. One guy down.
Oh, we killed one guy. Yeah.
One of the Sab guys got taken out by the recon Tommies that discovered him again. He's trying to get out, save the cloak. Here comes Oswin to back him up. No luck there though.
Yeah.
You need 3 officers!
180% accuracy boost.
Yeah, doesn't everybody know that nowadays?
Yeah, I had double officers supervising an MG as I tried to run through smoke, and I still got suppressed.
Oh wow, ouch.
Yeah.
That's nasty. One of the PS takes a pot shot at the hotkeys. He's just backing out calmly. Looks like a bit of a stalemate here. You know, the axes are more spread out. P on the left, Wehrmacht on the right, like they come onto the field, but the allies are clumped up here. So the artillery choice from Snuggles with you know, both the mortar half track and the hotkeys might be a good idea when they're playing so close together, you know.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna be an anti-fest if they just stay sort of clumped up like this. Especially the Austrians just gonna have an absolute.
Oh wow!
Whoa, that was a big hit. Two guys.
The hotkeys, yeah, he's got 5 infantry kills so far.
What do you think about attaching lieutenants? Personally, I'm totally against it. Because it just seems to make the LT so much more vulnerable when they do things like this.
Yeah, if you attach them to a squad, you mean just the normal follows shit? Yeah, I personally I don't do it. You know, it helps with you microing your other units, obviously. But at the same time, you know, if you don't deattach him or, you know, specifically target him afterwards, he's gonna, you know, if you run back with your commandos because you're facing, you know, whatever, an MG or too much infantry, you know, damage, he's gonna do like he did exactly there. He's gonna run forward and then he's gonna go back, making him in the he's in the front line, taking all the fire.
Yeah.
Losing the lieutenant is a bad thing. You don't want to lose that lieutenant. Seems
A
the
lot of
second
shit
commando
just went
squad
down
is going down here.
Grenade into the building.
Yeah, but he dodges it. Nice dodge.
Nice dodge.
Oh, main gun destroyed and
AVRE.
aviary down. Oh, is that a Nebel as well? Oh yeah. It's exactly what I guessed. I'm fucking psychic or something.
That Hosh is absolutely raping face. 11 kills.
11 infantry kills so far.
It just totally razed that building in the middle to the ground.
See if this recon snipe guy has a recon snipe. Yeah, he takes out the last tank buster. He's gonna get the Shrek as well. You're gonna kill that mortar half track with one guy!
Ooh, Osman got main gun destroyed there.
Yep, but the Tetrarch goes down. Let's see, he picked up the Shrek with the infantry section, Ferozoikia. He's chasing the mortar half track on the top left. Is he gonna get it? A rare shot with a recon rifle? Oh, damage engine! Here comes the Hotchkiss to save him.
Crit.
That's a very lucky
try the
crit.
snipe shot? Does that do any extra damage?
No, he just used it on the tank buster guy. He's gonna repair it with his Ketan. And he's gonna damage him himself. He could have taken out the mortar half track there, actually. Lucky enough he didn't. He got an infantry half track with 2 just vanilla 3-man P-grants in it coming up. But yeah, he gotta repair that mortar half track real quick. And it looks like the Osman is limping off the field. There's not much Axis presence on the map at the moment, but I guess the Allies lost a lot of forces as well.
Hey, look at that demo charge planted right near to that infantry half track if you look. Just south of that by the
yeah, I see it in the bush there.
Yeah, that's really sneaky. I couldn't see that actually, I thought it was a sport weapon.
Oh, wow, Piats are really doing a number on the Axis light vehicles here. They're going after the... Oh wow, he's going after everything here. Mortar, 17-pounder, but here comes the reinforcements. Double recons from 2. See if he gets the command.
The LT.
The LT is gonna get out at least. Yeah, always something.
See if he gets this. I think he's trying to go for the decrewing the 17.
Yeah, 17 and maybe an armor rush. I'm not sure. Hotchkiss might come in. Oh, here we go. Hotchkiss barrage. 17 is slowly turning, but it got decrewed. Ah, PS takes it out.
Oh, Hotchkiss missed most of his targets there.
Yeah, sadly. But here comes the Svet 2 Stug from Soup Nazi, and the 17 is not recruited yet. He's trying to recruit it, but he doesn't have sergeants. Oh, button. That saved his ass.
Yeah, that really saved his ass. So he's still gonna get some nice little suppression off here.
Oh yeah, wow, he's really suppressing them. Oh, don't stand there, Stug. Try and run away. Ah, that Stug is toast. Nah. Toast! Oh, double bounces from the Piats. He's gonna run him over here. Squish.
2 kills.
Oh,
2 kills.
squish! Oh,
Just
but the
keep moving into the Piats. Oh.
Piats got the kill. But here
That
comes
Hotchkiss is
2
gonna be
armored
firing
cars.
soon as well.
2 armored cars. The 17 pounder is not in place. Lost 17 pounder is actually out of the game. Guys running off the field. So that's just the Piats left.
But they're cloaked though. Extra damage. Extra
Ooh.
accuracy. Boom.
And he's recrewing it again. But right now there's infantry coming from Soup Nazi. I'm not sure that was a good choice.
Those
As
Piats gonna get roasted and toasted.
they really need the infantry now. The
There
infantry
is a
support.
Churchill though. That's what the counter that they wanted.
Ooh, Vet 2 Church from Ferozoica takes out the armored car.
That's
Forces.
gonna counter pretty much everything on the field right now from the Axis.
Yeah, it's forcing them to move back. I think he should fire the Nebel. The Nebel is moving up. I think the cooldown should be down soon. Mortar half-track's got its engine back. Not much
Yeah,
more than
Nebel's
that though.
firing. Here we go.
Yeah.
Probably firing the 17 pounder, that general area.
Ooh, 2 Tetrarchs from 2.
Ooh, big hit on the Hotchkiss there. Might take it out. That'll be a mighty shame though. That Hotchkiss done well. Destroyed
Ooh,
engines.
yeah, destroyed. But they
Oh,
come.
mortar half track. Oh, wow.
Oh, very nice. They got their worth back right there.
Yeah.
They got the, what's it called, Little John adapter, so they're
Yeah,
slightly
Little John
expensive fuel-wise, but still.
But very, very effective.
Ooh, that Churchill is just going to town on all these unupgraded infantry squads.
Yeah, I mean, it could probably run straight towards those Shrek Wrens and absolutely annihilate those guys with tank shock as well.
Oh yeah, get the suppression and just basically run them all over. If not all of them, the
Now, this is
major
what
amount
you
of
call a
them.
knee-jerk reaction. All we've got is sort of AT now out from the Axis. Loads of Shreks everywhere.
Yeah, Shrek and Pigrans, and we got a Schwim and another mortar half-track from Snuggle. So double mortar half-tracks, that's very expensive.
That's really expensive. I mean, 1 is damn expensive already.
Yeah, I usually run with 0 at the moment. I just felt that, you know, the OMG gameplay has, you know, not really in the favor of the mortar half-track with all the mobility and people's builds. You know, there's less support weapons from the allies nowadays.
Yeah, I prefer Hotchkiss spam myself with lots of rockets. That
Yeah.
seems to do quite nicely.
Yeah, I think that works nicely, especially on the British emplacements, which, you know, they do a fair amount of damage to them compared to a mortar half-track, which you have to mortar for 70 years before anything actually happens.
Yeah.
Here we go, sprinting Pigrans going after... I have no clue. Oh my god, he's getting sniped out by Tetrarchs. Churchill, 17 pounder hit him. Everything.
Churchill's bouncing everything. I don't know why the Churchill's backing off though. He could probably pop tank shock and just take out all of those guys.
Yeah, there's 4 Shrekkers coming up though. They found the Pias, they found the mortar. He's sprinting after the Churchill. It's vet rage here. Vet blindness.
Oh god.
Pop! There we go,
The
tank shot.
Man, what are you doing?
Yeah, he finally popped it. They got 1 Shrek hit on only. Oh, there we go, 2 of them. There's just too much infantry though. Oh, here comes MP40 Volks from the flank moving in on those rifle nades. Shrekker still pursuing the Churchill. Oh,
That's
lucky
pretty low health
frontal. Lucky frontal penetration. The Tetrarchs
Yeah.
are going to town! God! Oh, no lucky Shrek penetration there. Oh,
It
wow.
penetrated quite a few times before.
Yep, he's
Oh,
down.
he picks off the last Shrek man.
Ah, there we go. 3-man rifle nade, guys. They are disposable troops, apparently. He's not retreating them. His Churchill is more important. There we go. He's moving back. Just retreat the guy. He has no health. And on the far right side, left side, the sappers found the Schwimmwagen and killed it with Piats. But the mine didn't explode, actually. Here comes
That might come in
more.
handy a bit later.
more
Maybe,
recon
you
guys.
notice.
See if he takes out some of the Shrekkers or the MP40 guys.
Oh dear, LTs in
Ooh, yeah.
dire straits.
There we go. Here we go. Here comes the recon snipes, I think. No?
Yeah, they can pick off one of those Shrek squads if they wanted.
Piats on the left side versus 1-man tank buster squad. Yeah, you're dead. Yep, he goes off the
Oh,
field.
retreated. Yeah, good
And
choice
the
there.
Axis are completely forced off the field once again. Here comes a
I thought they were going to
Nashorn.
be able to keep that momentum up, but obviously not.
Oh. Nebel firing? Yep, Nebel firing. Probably on the center where the Churchill is now. Yep.
Oh, those PS just walked right out of that demo charge. Who actually laid the demo charge? Was it Axis or Allies?
I don't have a clue.
It must be the Allies, otherwise...
Oh,
I'm sure
Nashorn bounces on the Churchill.
got a lot of heavy armor, but the double tank trucks though could probably take that Nashorn. It's got no support.
Ah. That Nashorn is not being lucky, and is trying to move up slowly, get in position, fire again.
Misses.
Ah, and he
God,
misses.
Tetrarch might kill this Nashorn, you know?
Oh yeah, they can easily circle straight up for a while.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Oh, ran into a
on
bush.
a road, he's gonna back up to the spawn and get support. And all the Pigrins are dead once again. Mortar Half-Track
This
still
is like
alive.
World War One. Just, you know, throw men away.
It's just shot. Expert sappers on the field repairing the Churchill. He doesn't want to lose that. Vet 2.
Yeah, he needs the repairs on that Churchill badly. A Vet 3 Churchill's pretty nasty piece of work as well, so it's worth keeping him alive.
Oh yeah, I agree. See, more recons from 2. More MP40 Vogs from Soup, and more Shrekrens from Soup Nazi as well. Here comes the MP40 and the recon guys is just running away. Tetrarch is hiding behind the house. Nashorn is gonna try to engage it. Oh, gets a shot. No, shot off.
No, misfire, I think.
Oh my god.
Tetrarch's in position though, just to charge in behind. It's gonna meet Shreks, but it's gonna get at least one shot off. Here we go.
Is he taking the shot? Yeah, he's going for
Oh, missed.
it. He actually missed, yeah. Got the Shreks though. Not sure he's seeing it. He's probably snipering.
Both Shreks missed as well.
Oh my god, that did not happen. See the Tetrarch.
And the
Ah!
freaking Nashorn misses as well. Jesus.
What is this? Randomness day in Company of Heroes? Oh, and Mortar.
Yeah, Mortar's painful right now. That Mortar's really, really painful.
But those MP40 Vogs are doing, I think, quite well. You know, they forced the Allies back as much as the Allies forced the Axis back, and now, you know, they're back to step 1 again, both of the teams.
Yep, pretty much even Stevens right now as far as territory goes.
Yeah, it's very close at least. Axis have a slight favor, but not much. And more Pigrins, this time 4-man squads from Snuggles, no upgrades.
That Nashorn is not having a fun time at all, it just keeps on missing.
6 infantry kills so far. Nothing to write home to Mama about, but you know, at least he got more than 0 kills.
Yeah.
And that's a Nebel going down, I think. Yep.
Oh,
That was a
Nice Nebel.
juicy target.
yeah, those Piats just need a little bit of rifle fire and then...
He's going after the
They'll be
17
toast.
again, I think. Yeah.
These guys really don't like 17s, they have like a vendetta against them.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they have against him. Oh, Flame Maid's on himself.
Oh god.
Ouch! They almost got it. 2 men. Is he gonna get it? No, he's gonna get out of there.
Suicide on Mortar Half-Track.
Here comes the Shriekers, the Nashorn, the Mortar Half-Track. Everything comes here. Churchill. Oh,
Bounces.
deflected. That Nashorn needs to take a shot at him and get lucky for once. Wow, those 2
Yeah.
Pigrins lived. Where's the Tetrarch? Vet 1 Tetrarch is down at the spawn.
Oh, they decrewed the 17.
Finally, here we go. Oh, more commandos from 2. But he gets in the house, very smart move.
MP40 is doing a bit of
They
damage.
actually raped that Mortar Half-Track. Completely raped him in the mouth. 2 squads of commandos just standing next to it, just gone. Here comes the
If there's
Tetrarch
a
again.
third Mortar Half-Track, I'm officially going to declare his company a bit stupid. But, you know.
Oh, penetration on the Churchill on the frontal armor. Didn't do as much damage as I expected.
Oh no, he's getting raged to kill that Churchill.
Oh, there goes an Nashorn. Here we
Okay,
go.
That's what happens when you
Armored
rage
cars
over
on the
that.
field, and King Tiger with a 17-pounder decrew. They really need to recrew that because the Churchill is not going to have a chance versus that King Tiger's armor.
Oh geez, King Tiger at this stage is gonna be really, really painful.
Yeah, and he has 2 commando squads out, and now the armored cars are here. You know, it's very painful to lose your
Commandos at point blank
commandos.
range though will do some pretty decent damage to armored cars.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. Look at that.
It does a fair amount of damage, I must say, but at the same time, you know, that hurts.
Yeah.
They cost a lot of munitions.
Yeah, it's true. Probably not really worth the trade-off, but it's something.
Yep, here comes the King Tiger, and he misses the Churchill. It just needs 1 more shot to take him out.
Yep. But there's Piat and presumably Bren Button there.
Oh yeah, Button is very bad for that King Tiger.
Yeah, not that there's that much AT to actually finish it off once it's Button, but you know.
Yeah,
But
get the
general.
17. Where did the 17 go? What the deuce? I saw it before.
Yeah, I saw that a moment ago as well.
I
That's all
think the Shrekkers might have taken it out when we weren't looking. Because there's a big hole where it used to be.
Come on, armor cars, target the over-repair guys. They're worth loads of munitions.
There we go. He's
Oh
targeting
no,
the
Church is
mortar.
going to block the mortars from setting up. That's going to be painful.
Here comes the Tetrock as well, but armor car is taken out.
More recons from 2.
No kidding. How unusual. I haven't seen many of them this round so far. Let's
I
pretend.
thought recon
More armor
spam
cars
was
from
really
Snuggles.
expensive now.
Yeah, they increased it to
Right,
something.
70 munitions.
Yeah, but they always get the snipe now, and they have the extended sight range, I think. So, you know, somehow they got a buff, I think, if you look at it. If you wanted snipe before, it cost 70 munitions, but they lost their line of sight buff. If you didn't want, or no, maybe it was 40. Yeah, okay. I'm just completely confused. I think they used to be 40 for the snipe, and they lost the line of sight. And if you wanted the line of sight without the snipe, they were 0 munitions basically. But now they're 70, and you get both
Huh.
line of sight and the snipe ability.
That is a bit of a buff. Oh, armor car with number 1 goes down. Double tech tracks on the field.
No kidding. What makes that
Ooh,
6?
And a Firefly. Ooh.
There we go. Firefly with a command tag from Pharaoh. It's gonna be enough to at least put a dent in that King Tiger for a couple of seconds. Armor car taking out that Vet 2 lieutenant, needs to get the fuck out.
Oh no.
Don't lose him.
No, he's toast. He's got to be toast. He's going to get vet hunted. Vet hunt, the international OMG sport.
Oh! That was lucky. He got out of there. He's running off the field. Vet 2 lieutenant. Sprinting over the farmland. And apparently Tetrarchs don't like corpses of armored cars. I guess maybe he thinks he has a Birch Tiger or something.
Or maybe he just really wants his veterancy.
I guess. Those Tetrarchs are really sniping Pigrans.
Yeah, I think the soldier armor has some nasty modifiers against him.
Ooh, Flame Nade on the Piats.
Oh, nice. You didn't notice it for a moment.
Yep, but no guys lost. A bit of health, but not much. King Tiger, some Volks from Soup Nazis. The Nebel still there. Vet 1 Nebel, 10 infantry kills so far, and a heavy tank kill. I think that might have been an AT gun, maybe? 17 pounder?
Yeah, I can't imagine. I mean, we haven't really seen any real armor, any medium armor from the allies.
No, Churchills.
Yeah, Churchills and tech trucks.
Yeah. But those Volks were getting beaten. He needs to move up his King Tiger.
Oh,
I think
rockets incoming.
I think he's afraid of the King Tiger. Ooh.
And they hit absolutely nothing.
No, they didn't even hit the Tetrarchs. Full health still. Recon section is just taking a beating. Another recon section moving up. I'm not sure what he's after.
Maybe just trying to scout for the to
Wow.
try and hit the King Tiger with the Firefly.
Those Hotchkisses are hitting everything. It's like the Tetrarchs. It's gotta be soldier armor. Two Shrek squads moving up. I guess he's after
With the Hotchkiss.
He's after the Firefly? Oh.
Ooh, Hotchkiss took a big pounding there.
40% damage or so. Here comes the large infantry push. Pigrans and Shrekkers.
Everything
Both missing. Oh god. More Shrekkers. Tank busters this time. See if they can hit something.
Nope,
No!
it's not gonna hit.
They hit the tree. That's just terrible. But they're forcing him to micro his Firefly backwards so the King Tiger can go up. They're moving the front line
What
up.
he wants.
This is not looking good for the Allies all of a sudden. I thought the Axis were screwed when they were completely wiped off the field, both players almost, except for like, what did they have? One Nebel and, you know, a half-dead Hotchkiss, that was it. But the Allies didn't really capitalize on it.
Oh! Loads of Shrek hits there.
Yeah, that hurt. Is that a stolen
Hotchkiss
Piat?
probably-
That was a stolen Piat, yeah.
Yep, he got a stolen Piat.
And the mortar gets decrewed, he's trying to run him over. Main gun destroyed. Go, go, King
Destroyed.
Tiger!
Yep, exactly. Nothing
He's-
to stop that now.
King Tiger is crushing Piats, which is actually hitting the King Tiger more than he's crushing him.
Yeah, probably not the best idea actually.
More recons. I'm not sure what he's shooting at. The Piats? Yep, the Piats.
King Tiger's taking a beating just because he tried to go in for the squish.
Yeah, squish with a King Tiger, you know. Maybe if they have no Sergeant upgrade, they're walking slowly or they're suppressed or something, sure. Maybe if you can squish them into a corner as well, but that's about it.
Oh god, these rockets, if you don't move his troops.
Oh, barely escaped. Oh, the last rocket there takes out one guy.
King Tiger almost finishes it off.
Yeah, just the top MG gunner on the King Tiger is gonna kill those recons.
Ooh, double Tetrarchs coming in from the side. And there's no more Shreks. Well, no, there's a couple of Shreks in the field, but a lot of them got retreated.
Yep, I see that. Both the Wehrmacht Grenadier Shreks got retreated. There's 2 Pigren Shreks though. Oh, they're going for the Nebel. Good choice. While they're busy.
Yeah.
But the Firefly's off the field. Command tank is off the field.
Double Stuarts now.
Normal or
What is it with
flame?
double of... no, these are just regular, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll see. It might... is it Royal Engineers that has the Flamer Stuarts?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
So it might be. But those
Could be,
Tetrarchs...
but I think it would say Flame Stuart, or at least have the Flame Stuart emblem, if it was.
Oh yeah, they might have that. That's true. King Tiger's moving up, and there's not much to stop it.
There's not even anything to kill.
No, not really. Here comes some infantry, 2 vanilla Tommy squads. That's about it.
Feed the vet, feed the vet.
Feed the beast. Here comes the Shrekkers from the tank busters, but that Tetrarch is just running away. There's no chance in hell you're gonna catch that on foot. More commandos from 2. You know, you feel what you got, I guess. And
I guess so.
no 17-pounder with a King Tiger on the field is bad.
Yeah, they lost a lot of them early on.
Yeah, I think Pharaoh had at least 2, and they lost both of them. Maybe even 3, I'm not sure. Let's see here if the Stuarts...
They did manage to pick one of them off, but that's a double Shrek squad there. Or one of them is double. There is a double Shrek squad running around. So
Wow, one of the Stuarts just evaporates.
yeah. Explodes. And it only takes one Shrek to shot to finish off the other one.
Oh yeah.
He needs to stay stationary to get the sniper shot off, really. Or not.
Nope.
Oh, more commandos.
Yep, more commandos. Some on the left.
MP40 Volks, though, I don't know. I mean, 2 lots of MP40 Volks could put the hurt on.
Let's see if he does.
No, he
But-
retreated them too early.
With use of smoke though. Is he gonna win this? 4 guys
Close
left.
one. The close one. Down to 4 men, and they're pretty
Yeah.
wounded.
He managed to take out the MP40 Volks and the vanilla Pigran squad. And now he's chasing the Shrekkers.
Oh, he's got a Shrek. No.
Oh, no Shrek
and
for
they
you.
didn't drop one.
Ouch!
They buy the Medhav track.
That spelled doom for that commando squad though. That King Tiger actually got a nice hit off. This Tetrarch is going for the flank, but the auto targeting is wanting to fire on the Medicav track instead of the King Tiger. But the King Tiger can't hit for shit.
Coming in, and Stuarts.
Wow, Tetrarch penetrated on... I think that counted as frontal armor on the King Tiger because there was no rear armor hit. He's actually showing his rear armor to the Tetrarch. But the Tetrarch is stationary, making the King Tiger actually hit him once.
Yep, oh, misfire. Close range. Yep,
Oh.
auto targeting is really killing him right now.
Oh yeah,
As well as
he
Nebel.
can't get the shots off on the King Tiger. It just keeps hitting the Medicav track, etc. And that Nebel really put the hurt on those Tommies. He lost 1 squad, other squad is completely pinned and now is getting picked off by Pigrans. And the King Tiger is still running around backwards trying to squish these commandos.
He was trying to lay a
Right!
demo charge underneath the King Tiger there. That's what it looked like.
Was he trying to or did he?
Well, no, he didn't actually manage to get it off, but it looked like he was attempting.
See if these commandos will win versus Pigrans. Yeah, they will easily. Flame Nade though.
He runs out of it, but the King Tiger just needs to edge forward just a little bit and he'll squash 2 guys instantly.
Yeah, but the King Tiger top MG gunner. 19 infantry kills on the King Tiger so far. And this Tetrarch has a sliver of health and the Stuart as well. But there's more stuff coming on to the field from Pharaoh. More vanilla Tommies, lots of Tommies. They're fighting around the Medicav track though, which is not a brilliant idea. But I think they're just, you know, going all out now. Destroyed engine. Destroyed engine from what?
Ooh, canister shot!
Oh, nice!
That was a big canister shot.
Main
I mean, it was only
gun and
bolts,
goes
but-
down. He got some walking wounded snuggles. But except for that and those 2 tank buster squads coming on the field, he's out of troops. More Volks from Soup Nazi, no MP40s this time. He got another walking wounded squad out of that medicab track. This is completely saving Snuggles at the moment. He had no anti-infantry except, you know, the rifles on the tank buster squads.
4 kills on the walking wounded squad. That's what you call value for money.
Yeah, that was easily worth it. Technically, it cost him nothing. You know, he still gets the heal from the medicab track, which is worth the price alone, in my opinion.
Yep, and he pretty much gets his cost back.
Yep, and here we go, a Tetrock from 2, and he has some recon Tommies on the far right, trying to cap that sector, which is neutral at the moment. But except for that, oh, here we go, another Tetrock from 2. It's a real spam company this time, I must say.
I would say Schwimmwagen Party.
Oh, Schwimmwagen Party, anti-sniper call-in coming on here. He had no use for it as versus double Brits, but, you know, you call on what you got left, and I think he's out of troops, I'm not sure. Can you check?
Super Nazi is... Nope, he's still got more stuff. He's at
Oh.
max pop.
Okay, he's just on max pop.
Yeah.
Probably nothing extremely useful as he called on the Schwimmwagens beforehand.
Well, Schwimmwagens aren't terrible. I mean, they're better than bikes. They can actually be used in actual combat, so...
Oh yeah, 3 Schwimmwagens versus, you know, 1 infantry squad or something, you easily win. Versus a rifleman squad, you just mow them down in seconds. They're not that bad.
No, they're pretty good. I mean, they certainly cost quite a bit, though. I mean, they do have a fuel cost to match.
Yeah, that's true, that's true. You know, it's not a great light vehicle. But, you know, it does its thing. If you focus fire on 1 squad and there's only 1 squad to fire back, you know, they can take the punishment for a while. And they can dish out some fairly decent damage. More recons from 2. Is he ever gonna run out of recons?
I mean, I don't think having an army of recons is really very cost effective, given that they're, like, the worst based infantry in the game.
Yeah, the recons making the Tommy second light actually, you know, nerfs them combat-wise. But you got the snipe.
That's true. As long as you can get a couple of snipe shots off on high-value targets, it's worth it.
Yeah, if you can just get the worth out of the money, you know, that they cost, they're
look at this,
pretty okay.
even more walking wounded just spewing out of that thing.
Oh, wow. Those medics are just running back and forth, back and forth. I can see them running here now, picking up corpses left and right. So that's his 4th? 3rd or 4th, I think.
3rd, I think.
Tetrock flanking on the far right, and 1 Tetrock on the far left, but he hit a mine from the Schwimmwagen that was placed before from Snuggles.
Oh, Medhub track goes down.
Yeah, okay. No more walking wounded for you.
That's probably
Oh
his
my
only
God.
source of inventory right now.
Oh yeah, he's out. Snuggles is out. But that Tetrock's still there. This Tetrock on the left side has a destroyed engine, making it completely useless. They're trying to backcap now. I think Ferry is out of troops. Here we go. Schwims found the backcappers. See if they can make some mincemeat out of these troops.
Damaged engine Tetrock, or destroyed engine Tetrock. Did it hit that mine that was placed by the Schwimmwagen ages ago?
Yep, it hit the mine.
Oh.
That the Piats took out the Schwimmwagen, but the mine underneath it didn't explode, and now the Tetrock ran around there trying to make a nice double flank or something, and it hit the mine. Oh, here we go. More troops from Pharaoh. 2 rifle nades and Lieutenant, Vet 1. Still nothing against that King Tiger, which now is getting repped by a 1-man Pigran squad. One of the Tetrocks, the one that did the destroyed engine, got taken out by the tank busters. Not a huge surprise there, you know. You can't really kite with a destroyed engine.
Yeah. It's interesting that he saved all the rifle nades till now, though. That's a pretty expensive call-in he's got right there.
What are they? 95? 85? 95?
95, yeah, so I mean you're looking at sort of near 200 munitions plus the LT, which is 40 or something like that.
Yeah, with LT it's over 200 easily.
Yeah.
And the tank busters are taking back their territory that they lost. More Vogs from Soup Nazi. All 3 Schwimmwagens are still alive. One of them is badly hurt though. 3 kills on one of them, 2 on the other one. One of them got hit by Tetrock now. It's gonna take one of them out maybe? No, he doesn't get the shot off. And the King Tiger is moving over. Yeah, I think this is basically over. There's no AT on the field. They need the AT. You know, and there's no packs to steal. As far as I'm aware, the only one
there's
that
more
I've
coming out
seen.
though. We got a Sherman. We got a Churchill Crocodile coming out.
Oh.
And even more recons. Oh my god. But this is a free recon call-in though, so presumably this is his last call-in.
Oh yeah, he didn't have enough for two man or two squad call-ins, so he made 1-3. Surely his last.
Oh dear, King Tiger, point blank range.
Yeah, those rifle nades are getting out. The lieutenant is getting out. He got focus fired in the end there, I think. One of the rifle nade squad gets taken out, and the swing wagons takes out the last guy. 5 infantry kills on both of them.
That's not bad at all.
No, that's good. That's 2 squads of Tommies each, or 1 squad of Tommy each. 2 squads in total. Recon snipe takes out the tank buster. Yeah, one of the tank busters.
Okay, Subnati is now out.
Is he the things he has on the field now, or is he got one other calling coming on?
He's got one more call-in coming.
Okay.
I think. Probably just Volks though.
Oh, King Tiger taking pot shots on these recons. He needs to move out. And a destroyed engine and destroyed main gun on the last Tetrarch. I think that's basically it. Churchill Croc is just hanging out in the bottom right corner. He has no infantry backup. He has nothing. This is over.
No,
King Tiger wins.
Against King Tiger.
Yeah, King Tiger
I mean,
wins.
it's the 2 slowest tanks in the game versus each other, except one of them has a fucking huge gun.
Yeah. And the other one can't penetrate it for shit, you know.
Yeah.
There's not a chance in hell he's gonna penetrate that. But the recons are going for Schwimmwagen grief. Yeah, there goes one.
Gets one of them.
One of recon squads runs out of the way. See if he gets something else. Does he have a recon sniper or something for the last guy? No. No, he doesn't. And there goes that recon squad. Yes, 1 recon squad left on the right side. Tetrarch is still limping off the field very, very slowly. King Tiger, 41 infantry kills and 1 light vehicle. I must say, very decent.
Yep, definitely made its money back. I mean, the super tanks just have such a massive impact in 2v2s. Like, they can really turn the tide of the game. Whereas in 3v3s, you know, everyone's always got a little bit of backup AT.
Yeah, you know, and people can overfield AT easily, you know, with 3 or 4 players on their team. Oh wow, that was a nice hit. It actually hit the building, took out one of the guys, and basically all the health of the rest of the recon guys vanished. That was very nice. Good shot. But yeah, I agree. The super heavies in 2v2s are really devastating.
Yeah, especially if you bring them on early, like, you know, in your first or second call, and it can just totally wipe you out.
Oh yeah, that's true, that's true. They're, you know, they're still powerful in all games, but in 4v4s they tend to get, you know, surged by everything.
Yeah.
Like,
you know, sort of everyone brings on 2 M10s, and suddenly, you know, you got 8 M10s circling your King Tiger, and you're like, ah, go away.
yeah, there's just no chance. And they usually, you know, people aren't fast enough to react to send stuff over from all the other side of the map while the enemy team is, you know, making up a plan. Like, yeah, everybody goes on the right with their M10s, and we're going for the King Tiger. Okay. And then everybody goes, wah! And all your teammates, when you're sitting there with your King Tiger getting griefed, it's like, yeah, we'll be there tomorrow. Yeah, thanks. My King Tiger's dead. You guys suck. Rage quit. I don't know.
Rage quit.
Yeah, I always lose my Tigers, King Tigers, Panthers, everything in 4v4s. I don't know.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, if you go into a 4v4, don't expect your super tanks to live unless you know, actually, you know, use them like you have a vagina.
Yeah, exactly. Use them, act like you use them when you have a purse or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's basically it. The only chance of them surviving. But yeah, Snuggles was out of troops for at least 10 minutes in the end here. Those walking wounded saved his ass, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think maybe they still probably would have won just on the sheer sort of weight of sort of Volks Grenadiers. They kept on supplementing them, but the walking wounded getting plenty of kills.
Yeah, that was interesting to see. I haven't seen, you know, usually you get 1 squad, maybe 2 at tops, especially in a 2v2 you don't get, you know, there's not that many bodies to pick up. As in a 4v4, there's bodies everywhere, littering the battlefield, and you can just pick up bodies and get lots of walking wounded. But usually you get maybe 1 or 2 squads, and those 1 or 2 squads, it's usually, you know, people just take them an attack move there, and they run into an MG and die. And no one cares, because it's just walking wounded and they're not worth anything.
Exactly, they're a free squad, you get 1 kill on them, and they basically made their money back.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you still have the medic half-track healing your troops, which is, you know, the main purpose of the whole unit. The walking wounded is just a bonus.
Yeah.
in my opinion at least.
And I normally have it so far back that they rarely ever get walking wounded anyway. So
Yeah, you have to be fairly close to the front line, etc. You know, to actually have the medics run and pick up your dead troops, so you can get some walking wounded and attack move somewhere and lose them without even looking at them. You know, usually I don't even micro them. I just take them, attack move, whatever, go to other flank, and they just
attack move my enemy spawn.
Yeah, kill everything that you find and die horribly because you're not gonna do any damage and you have no health. You're screwed. You're walking wounded. God damn it. Oh well. Yeah, that was a nice game. Very hectic, very fast game. Still took 40 minutes, but you know there was engagements all over the map all the time. Basically, nice teamwork from the allies, sticking close to each other, and the Axis had a nice teamwork in the end. It really, flowed together in the end. But in the start, it looked really bad.
Yeah, in the start, it wasn't good at all.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. They were too spread out. They're trying to hold their whole front line, and the allies were just focusing on pushing through a hole in the middle. And basically, they only had half of their each troops on the field was in that middle spot, and they basically got ran over a couple of times and lost all their stuff. But in the end, they won at least. King Tiger wins today, I think.
Yeah, King Tiger was the nail in the coffin.
Yeah. Losing those 17-pounders was basically game over when the King Tiger came.
Yeah, exactly. They brought on way too many 17-pounders early against sort of Hotchkiss and stuff like that when Piats would have been more suited.
Yeah, because there wasn't, that too many vehicles. There was the Stug and the P4IST in the start, but that was basically it, that you needed a 17-pounder for all those Hotchkisses, etc.
They barely even saw the Stug, it just came on and it drove straight into the, into all baby blower rifles.
The button, that's just a horrible thing to, have happen to yourself. I always lose my ISTs to button. It never goes wrong. It's always, if there's a Bren Gun Tommy squad somewhere, even in the vicinity of my IST, I'm gonna get button and killed by a 17-pounder.
Yep.
Happens every time. But thanks for co-hosting with me on Frontline Fatalities.
Yeah, thanks for having me on here. It was a great game.
Yeah, good game. And I'll see you guys, and you as well, Tommy, on the battlefield sometimes in the future. And stay tuned for more episodes coming next week. Later.
Bye.